Well, lucky me. I'm in the toddling town of Bloomer, Wisconsin, and what do I have here? A train hauling lumber. Could be for electric poles. Could be for the mill. But I'll be here for a while. Let me turn the camera around and share some of the thoughts I've been thinking about. Well, okay. Yeah, I'll be here for a while. I was listening to a YouTube channel today, and the lady was speaking about them changing their way of eating, and how they've decided to do a different plan. I've been watching this channel for quite some time. I'm not afraid to talk about other channels, but it's not in a demeaning sort of nanner fashion. No. It's something that in my life pertained, because if you can remember, those of you that know me and have followed me either on Instagram or maybe you're my friends in real life, I too changed. I went with the flow. This diet doesn't work, I'm going to change. I started with the meals on a UPS truck in a box, the little tiny Marie Osmond meals, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I did those. Then I fell trapped to the MLM movement and I bought all the supplements 3 years later, and I can't tell you how many thousands of dollars later, I lost weight, very little weight, until I found, hey, the train's done, until I found two guys called the Two Keto Dudes, D-U-D-E-S. Okay, we're moving, boys and girls. And the Two Keto Dudes introduced me to Dr. Jason Fung and Dr. Barry and the ketogenic way of eating. And of course, that's a huge rabbit hole. I can drop a lot of names of doctors at this point, but it would be just redundant because you guys all know all the names of all the doctors in the ketogenic way of eating, and the now carnivore way of eating is what I'm doing. So they too are going through transitions. It reminded me of Joe and Rachel. Whoopsie daisy. It reminded me of Joe and Rachel and them before Rachel did another cut and lost the bunch of weight. They both decided that not eating the same thing was not serving them well together as a couple. She ended up eating different things than he did, so she lost buco weight. And you guys that follow, you know. I'm waiting to cross the main drag here for traffic. So you know how much weight she lost, and now she's doing muscle conditioning and bodybuilding, etc. And whoo, girl looks fantastic. Rachel, you go. And I love this carnivore way of eating. So when I hear people that tried all these different diets, it reminds them of me. Except I know for myself, and when I leave comments on their channel, it's based on my knowledge, because their channel is their life and their knowledge. So my logic is to tell them, hey, been there, done that, if you know what I mean. I want to offer just little snippets of what worked for me. If they take it, they take it. So of course, I got a comment today, thanks for sharing, which is good. Number one, I'm helping their algorithms by liking. I already subscribed. I rang the little bell. I get all the notifications like we all do. So she always says, thanks for sharing. It helps the algorithms. It also is good when we comment on there. So she doesn't come back at me and say, no. I harping about it because there's a realization that we all go through with our way of eating what works for us. If somebody told me that I would be eating only meat in my 20s as I am now in my 60s, I would say, you are crazy. I'm going to die of a heart attack. My dad had a heart attack. We have heart and stroke issues in our family. There is no way. And now that I've been doing it, I can honestly say, in my opinion, there is no way I want a crunchy glyphosate water salad. No. As much as I love tomatoes, and Victor and I were talking about that, Victor from Southern Keto, as much as I love tomatoes, I can't have a tomato sandwich. I guess I could. I shouldn't say that. It's not like I'm going to put a tomato in my mouth and start running and kicking and screaming, saying, no, that's not the case. If I eat a tomato, I eat a tomato. If it doesn't make me feel good, I know what caused it. It was the tomato. Now I'm at the gas station, so I have to pump. I'll be back to finish the story. There, that's better. I gassed up. Now I can finish the rest of my story. And I'm going to get away from that whole traffic scene right now. It's crazy out here, the traffic. You'd think it was the weekend. It's just nuts. But it is the lunch hour, so it is what it is. I put some lipstick on before I got back on with you guys. I don't need the glasses. I'm stopped. I'm not driving. The tomato story was where I ended up. I know what tomatoes do for me and my body, so I'm not going to indulge. Now, will I ever eat a tomato? Maybe. I like them. I like a good old tomato sandwich. Remember, I grew up on Wonder white bread, Miraquip, and tomato sandwiches. Oh, what a beautiful thing. A happy memory that I cannot ever do again, because then I'm going down the rabbit hole of fatness for me. So, on Wednesday, coming up, today's Monday. On Wednesday, I'm having a colonoscopy. Now, I have them every 5 years. So, for those of you that know me, my personal friends out there, I haven't had this channel for 4 years. About 4 years. But then this year, I just started really getting into it. But those of you that know me, my mother died of colon cancer, and it was very bad. As a matter of fact, she'd always bring up the fact on how she felt like she was burning from the inside out. And that's why I do my fast. I want to keep cancer at bay. Thank you, Dr. Fung. I don't feel the need to mentally want sugar or the cephalic phase. Tasting sweet tastes for me sends me down the rabbit hole, sends me into eating, and overeating. And that was the problem during C19er, when I had food sent to me, but it was keto food, and cases of the Perfect Keto mac and cheese, as opposed to having one serving from the box. I ate the whole box. And the Perfect Keto bars, I ate them all. I was telling Pim on Friday, Pim Jansen, I found 2 Perfect Keto bars in my husband's truck. Now, back in the day, I haven't had a Perfect Keto bar in, I can't tell you how long, but back in the day, I would have been like, bonus, score, and I would have wolfed them right down. I flung them. I didn't feel the need for it because I've matured. My tastes have matured. The cephalic phase, I know to avoid the sweet tastes. Sometimes I make the Kelly Hogan egg wraps and I have it with whipping cream, and to me that tastes sweet. However, I know I can't eat a lot of those because heavy cream. But I do like my fat, and the steak pieces in the air fryer, delicious. So I'm not afraid to go in to do the colonoscopy, but my logic always, every time I do it, is less in means less out. You guys saw me a couple weeks ago pick up the gallon from the pharmacy with the powder packet, but this weekend I picked up some Glacier Ice. I don't know who makes it. Gatorade, I think, sugar-free. I picked up what is equal to 64 ounces of drink. And I'm going to put 2 quarts, not a gallon of water, 2 quarts of the Glacier Ice in there. Mix it up in the gallon real well. Tuesday night, down that puppy, clear my system so that Wednesday morning, when I go in for the I can't even say the word. When I go in for the colonoscopy, that I know I will ace it. I know I will, because I've been eating the proper human diet. Just my opinion. I don't feel the need for sugar. I don't feel the need to have real bread. I'm perfectly fine with having my 3-ingredient bread that I made for you guys a couple days ago and I uploaded to YouTube. I'm fine with that. I don't need it. But I don't need to drink a gallon of that shenanigans either. Just saying. So that's it for right now. It's almost 1 o'clock and I got an appointment to go to. I'll talk to you guys later. Hey, Jerry here. I have a little hack that I figured out. Helped me with my sleep, and I'd like to share it with you. It's using castor oil, but in a very, very unusual place. Stay tuned. Good morning, everyone. It is 6:05 a.m., 53 degrees in northwestern Wisconsin. A wee bit of a haze. I've been out here for about 7 minutes with Ladybug. Today I have a doctor appointment to go to, and I have a wee bit of a headache. Not sure if it's my need of electrolytes. Perhaps a little bit of smoke fog on the water this morning. Not sure what it is, but I'm going to start my day like I usually do when I am into a fast mode. I pound down 8 ounces of super cold water first. No pills. Tomorrow is the colonoscopy. And I'm going to add probably a cupful of the fasting drops to my water this morning. I'm going to stay out here a couple more minutes. But I'm going to say goodbye to you for now. And see you later. Now here is the morning breakfast for Ladybug. Just some plain Butcher Box ground beef. I put that on the plate. Nuke it 20 seconds for her. She likes it a little bit warm, with a can of her Freedom grain-free dog food. So again, the meat changes every day, maybe, but the blue Freedom grain-free always applies. As least preservatives as I possibly can. She likes this, and it's not feed food for animals. It's pretty good. Talk to you soon. You know, I know full well that Anything with calories, they say, and I don't worry about calories, breaks a fast. I think today is one of those days because I found this last week, this container in my pantry. Still wanted to use it. Don't throw it out. Even though I switched to the Equip grass-fed collagen and taking the Keto Brains Nootropic. So I mixed the rest of the collagen peptides that were in this perfect keto container with a scoop of this. Basically, it was a scoop of this. And I think perhaps my body needed caffeine. So, am I breaking a fast? Like I said, yes, I probably am. Because this has calories in it. But this headache, doggone it. Oh, it's a bad one this morning. I've already pounded my water in with the electrolytes fasting drops. And you know me, I expect miracles right away. Here's a little friendly tip. These labels come right off. So after you're done using them, pops right off. I wash them. I can fill them up with either the nootropic, write it on the side, what it is, Keto Brains, or fill it up with the grass-fed collagen, or fill it up with my dog snacks. I've done all of the above. They're a great little handy keep-me container. Put one in the backyard for the dog treats. Put one in the car. It's great. Gotta drink my Keto Brains and collagen now. Catch you later. Ladybug and I decided to come outside for a little bit longer. Right, Ladybug? Right, girl? There she is. There's my girl. Sit down. Can you sit down? That's a good girl. No snacks because you just already ate? Yeah, that mama coffee. That's a good girl. Did you give the paw? Today, Ladybug's grooming Zoom is coming to make her all queen and beauty-must, right, girl? Yeah, queen, so queen. Yeah, Ladybug and I want to come back outside to be able to enjoy this. Look at that. So, while I sit back and drink my cup of collagen, listen to my froggy voice, drink my cup of collagen with Keto Brains, get some sun in the eyeballs, beautiful sun. I'm thinking my headache should be gone lickety-splickety. How about you? Oh, such a good morning. Such a great morning. It's going to be a great day today. When I had my spine surgery, they told me that the narcotics that I was taking would not allow me to have a proper bowel movement. So the suggestion was to take some sort of a laxative. And I'm of the mindset I want natural foods. That's just my opinion. I don't want any over-the-counter stimulants, aids, something that could be harmful to my insides. I know it's FDA regulated. I understand what people say. However, this is my body. So I said I would like to try holistic, natural things like bone broth. The kind of bone broth that I made yesterday with all the fat and butter and coconut oil. And even the fat that comes off of a steak that I grill up in the air fryer, it's lovely. So they told me, have you ever tried having I'll show you right here. I have it in the glass jar. Castor oil and castor oil wraps. And I said, no. Tell me more. So they told me about that if I use the castor oil wraps, I would be able to eliminate better under the narcotics. So I got myself a wrap. I didn't care for the way it felt. It just felt like I was being encumbered. It was just uncomfortable to me. So I started taking the castor oil, putting it in my hand, and just rubbing it on the lower part of my belly. Until one day, I got a bright idea. Let me turn the camera around and show you. Okay, I prefer this brand. It's a dark brown color bottle, and it's organic, and it's something that I don't mind putting on my body or in my body. Now here's the something a little unusual than just rubbing it on my belly. I'm doing this by the sink here because, let's be frank, castor oil is an oil. It stains, and I don't want to stain anything in my bathroom. Whoopsie. I dribbled a little bit on the side of the bottle, but that's okay. That's all you take is a wee little bit. If you can see that, it's a very little bit. Move the castor oil bottle, and this is the unusual place. I'll put it in the navel. Why in the navel, Jerry? Says my girlfriend. Because the umbilical cord from my EMT training back in the day is a flexible structure that, quite frankly, transports the nourishment from the mother to the baby, and it also removes waste. So my logic again, waste removal, narcotics, let's try this. So I did another experiment with my cotton ball, the all-natural cotton balls that I had to do my little experiment with the ice. Again, take one drop, if you can see that, one drop on there, in the cotton ball, and I put it in the navel again. Either or. How I started was with the Q-tip, and now I take the cotton ball, twist it, and basically secure it this way. Secure it, and I'm good for the night. Now tomorrow I will look at my watch and get back to you and let you know how many hours I got sleep, number one. How much sleep was deep sleep, and how much sleep was light sleep. So right now it's almost 9 o'clock and I'm getting tired. So I'm going to close this part and I will see you in the morning. Until then, have a great night. Okay, Ladybug and I got our extra 10 minutes of sunshine. I drank my coffee, and believe it or not, Keto Brains is doing its thing. My headache is subsiding. So, I want to give you the results from my cotton ball umbilical cord, aka belly button, and there you have it. 8 hours and 21 minutes of sleep, 3 hours and 22 of which were deep sleep, and 4 hours and 58 minutes were of light sleep. Could it have been because of the headache? I don't know. But I'm still going to stick with the castor oil. I got this when, let me think, right after surgery in April, end of April, I picked it up. When I came home, ordered it from Amazon, and I'm going to stick with this hack at least until probably the end of the year, and then I want to be able to experiment and see what it's like not using it to see if I'm getting better sleep. There, that's it, guys. Time to hit the showers and get ready to go to my doctor appointment. See you later. Ladybug? Look at you, you're so pretty. Look at you, ladybug, you're beautiful.